Hello everyone, this is Mia Vibes. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing the new journals and some ephemera items that I made for my Etsy shop today. If you didn't know, my shop was closed for about a week. I was just taking a break, resting, and also creating the new journals and new items for the shop. So I'm gonna try to keep this video as short as possible, and after I'm done showing the journals, then I will move on to the ephemeras. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will leave all the links and everything in the description box. Guys, the very first items that we're going to be looking at today is going to be my junk journals, but specifically the grocery bag junk journals. So these junk journals were basically made the same way. All these journals that I'm gonna show you today, this one and the other kinds, the pages were basically made all the same, but there are some differences on the covers of the journals. So I kind of made name tag for each journal so that you know which journal exactly I am talking about. So this is going to be just a one listing, so you're gonna have to find the cover option when you make an order on my Etsy shop. It's pretty much really similar designs, and the way I did the sewing, like the stitches, it's just a little different, and they also have different kinds of pockets. So let me show you from A to G. So this is going to be the cover design A. I just made little tags real quick with some stuff that I had. TNJJ is just Traveler's Notebook Junk Journal, and I'm just gonna tuck it right here. Pretty much all the pages were made the same way for the journals that I'm going to be showing you in this video. So after I show you all the pages in this journal, the rest of them I'm just gonna show you kind of like the most interesting pages from the journal. Let me just talk about the cover first real quick. So these grocery bag junk journals, I already have a video about those. I mean, this kind of journals that I made before. Basically, I just opened up a grocery bag, like a lot of grocery bags, and I cut them and folded them and then did the stitches around the paper so that I can make pockets, and also I can make it a little thicker so that we can use it for the cover of a notebook. The stitches are super not perfect, so I want you to know that when you're buying it, you're not like buying a perfectly stitched like a junk journals or anything like that. These are imperfect journals, but whenever I make them like imperfect, there's like my own rules and styles and designs and stuff. So it's just because I think that all these like stitches that are like really irregular and everything, they are still beautiful, and I still had a lot of fun making them. And the pockets are going to be all different. So I'm just gonna show you the pockets on this one in just a second. And I have 5 whole bindings for all of these journals. And for the pages, just like I did last time, the very first page I gave you is a cardstock page, which could be just used as a junk journal or traveler's notebook insert cover alone. That's what I use for my shop junk journals. But because we have stitches and sometimes the covers are not as like stiff or hard, so I just decided to give you guys an extra page, and I used 16 sheets to make this make the inserts. So it's going to be 16 times 4. That's how many pages I have in each journal. Some pages are smaller. This is coffee dyed. Some, I think this is like a big book about National Geography, like all the sceneries and pretty things around the world, that kind of book. And this page is a music page, but I decided to just fold the part over so I can create a pocket. I stitch it on the side here, so I have stitches around the edges right there. And also, of course, on the other side there is going to be stitches and also the pocket as well. Every time I saw a pocket, I decided to just put those put the ephemera in there. So these paper scraps are from making these journals or just from other things. This is ledger paper, and this is children's dictionary. I'm glad that I got to use some of the pages with really cute pictures. These junk journals that I'm showing you today, they are definitely not super neutral. They are still neutral, as you can see. They're not a lot of colors, but there are colors also, so they are not completely neutral. And here is little sewn embellishment that I made. I'm gonna show you the ephemera packs that I made using those in a little bit, but here I have this origami book page. They are huge, so I just folded them over to create a little pocket, and then as you can see, I did the stitches here and there. Alright, and we have some other book pages, like a manuscript practice tablet page, and the center has really sweet book page from like a book for like a mother's, but the book has really cute illustrations. And here you can, I mean, this is just a regular book page, but you can still see some stitches I did. And there's no pages that are like a folding or anything like that, but there are just some interesting pages, but pretty much all the pages that I use all the time. And here are the pockets. So I was glad that I was able to make some pockets using the sewing machine, because that's something I've wanted to do forever, but finally I got to do it. So that was awesome, and I can't wait to practice and also experiment more with making pockets, because it's just so fun. And right here we have pockets. There are two pockets on this cover. So on this pocket I just put some ephemera here, just random things. So we have some stuff on this side, and we have another pocket here, and I have some more paper scraps here, and I kind of like just folded this and glued this piece down. So yeah, you have two pockets in the back cover. So yeah, that was cover design A, and here's some views from the back. It has little like a printing on the back, and I really like seeing this. So that was A. And from now on, I'm just gonna show you the pockets on the cover and some of the like the unique things about each journal. So let's do it. It's a lot, but we are gonna do it. This is B. B is really similar to A because we still have this green mark, but I think that it's still a little different. And same kind of tag. This one we have the pocket here, so we have a big pocket right there and also two smaller pockets here. And I decided to keep some ephemera like this for you, just the same kind of papers. And this one also has the for all the journals that I'm showing you today in this video, the pockets and this kind of like tuck spots, they were all made on the same kind of paper. So the music sheet as just like earlier, but when we, this is the center by the way, and when we flip it over here, you will see the other side of the pocket. And also we have this pocket, big pocket right here. This is some ephemera that I made recently. So yeah, it doesn't have any pocket in the back, but we have something here, and I am just going to tuck this thing right here. Alright, so this was design B. The stitching was done with the white thread. That's the difference with, you know, the A that you just sew. Yeah. And we have C here. C is a little more fun too. So I'm just gonna take this out. The pockets are on the front side and the back side. So on the front, I really like this cover, by the way. I really like this part of the grocery bag. I don't know, it's just interesting. Maybe I like this bold font. And we have some ephemera here. It's really like nice. I really like touching these pockets. Like every time I open it up, I just like hearing the noise when I touch the brown paper. And this is some ephemera, so I'm just gonna keep it in there. And in the back pocket we have some more stuff. And on the spine, because this was just one layer of paper, I just fold it this way. I decided to put another piece of paper so that I can have 2 layers on the spine. I just do this all the time whenever I think that I need to enhance the spine. So that's the same thing I did. This is the center, and we have pocket here. Oh, this is another pocket, but there's nothing in there. So let me just put some random piece of paper here. Yeah, and we have another pocket here too. I will tuck this in right here. So that was C. I don't know where this. Oh, this came from like one of the pages that I saw that I sold. Anyway, guys, if you think that those like strings are sometimes like too long, you can just trim it. I'm just leaving it here because I think that that's interesting to look at, like whenever I see this on my journal. So just in case you guys like something like this, I just kept it here, but you can absolutely just trim it. And now we're gonna look at the design D. This one I had like a bubble in between 2 sheets of paper, so it looks like this, but I think it just looks natural and nice, and I really like the way I added another piece right here to make it like, I don't know, just different thing. I just kind of try to do collages with this kind of bags too when it's like cut wrong or folded wrong or something like that. But anyway, that's just what I was doing. This is a giant, like a barcode, a piece of it, but you have it right here. It was threaded with the black thread, and I have a big pocket here in the front. Here's your ephemera. And this yeah, that's it. There's no other pocket, but you have the big one in the front, and of course there are pages that's, you know, like folded, I mean sewn here with this ephemera. I had a lot of fun sewing all this stuff. It was just something different, you know. And so that was the now we're looking at E. The pocket is right here at the front, and this is different from the ones that I was just showing you because the base of the journal, the base of the cover is not just the brown bags, but I used one of the like a writing tablet covers, basically recycled a piece that was gonna be thrown away. So it has like a kind of like a hard cardstock. That's the base of this journal. I just basically put the cover with this brown paper. That's what I did. And oh my gosh, this is so intense, this coffee dye paper. It's so cool. And I have the ephemera here also. And we have back pockets here. It's 2 of them. What I did was I had just like a cardstock scrap, so I just added another cardstock here and sewn on the surface of the base, which was the recycled cardstock. So I just did that, and it just easily created a little, I mean not little, big pockets, 2 of them here in the back. So that's what we have in the bag, and that was E. This is going to be F. I just decided to keep this in the bag, and there's no cover here, but the cover, I'm sorry, pocket, but the pocket is right here in the back. I put some stuff in there. It's a huge pocket. I like having huge pockets like this whenever I make these journals. One day I'm gonna make one for myself too. I mean, I need to make one because I'm almost done with my traveler's notebook junk journal. But anyway, these are the pages with the pockets. This is a really cool origami book page. I really like this Problem Solvers dictionary as well because they have interesting illustrations just like this. This is something unusual, I feel like, because we don't really see that kind of illustrations that often. But anyway, I have some more ephemera here, and yeah. So that was F. G. G has a pocket in the back like this. In the back, so you can tuck stuff right there, and the cover is very interesting. I like that I added this like really interesting cover. It just opens up like this. No pocket in the front. I really like leaving these torn edges like this. I think it's just something unusual that you don't really like see on your like a regular notebooks. But in a junk journal, anything's possible, so you can have all these torn edges and stuff like that. And there's a big pocket right there. Awesome. So that was G. So this is H. So H has a pocket, a kind of interesting pocket. So it looks like there's 2 pockets like this, right? Like one here obviously, and also another one here. But if you, okay, it came from that. Okay, if you look at it closely, there is like more pockets inside. So it's actually 2 pockets right here. The same thing right here. This is one pocket, but there's another pocket. So there's also 2 pockets right there. So it's like 4 pockets in the front, and no pockets in the back. And the pages are almost the same, of course. The tuck spots and yeah, the sewn pages and stuff like that. It says Aldi.us. But again, I'm telling you, Aldi didn't pay me or anything like that. It's just me. I just happen to have this Aldi grocery bag. So yeah, that was the H. So that was all for those grocery bag cover junk journals. Now we have more fun ones, guys. These are, oh my goodness, these wax paper covers. I am just so happy that I created this because they're just so beautiful. These, I'm not even going to show you what's inside because the pages are exactly the same as the ones that I showed you earlier. I may show you the center pages because I think some of them has really pretty pictures in the center. And I need you to pay attention to the covers, not the covers. Yes, the covers and the pockets. They are pretty much the similar. I have 6 journals with this cover right now, and the first 4 has back like this, so you can tuck something in there. But the last 2 I'm going to show you has the back part sewn like this because maybe they didn't have enough paper or I just felt like sewing. So the last 2 are going to be different, so I just need you to pay attention to that. And sometimes the size of the front pockets are a little different. Even this one, it's not exactly like in the half point, but there are 2 pockets. This is a little smaller. It's really cool, these covers, because you can see like through what's inside if you put anything in there. And this is, by the way, A. And in the bag, if you want, you can use it as like a little tuck spot. It all has those like sewn pages and everything. And the way I made this cover is I just these two are exactly the same kind of cardstock, so I just gave an extra extra cover like this. But on this regular cardstock, I just sew the covers with the wax paper on it, and I just folded them as I always do, and I just tried to create the pockets. I just did that, and I used the white strings for all of them. So that was A. Again, A, B, C, D is going to be really like similar to each other. I'm just gonna put it here, and this is going to be B. The back pocket looks like this. The center picture is really pretty, and this one is already different from A because it's kind of in the center, so that's the difference. So that was B, and C is really similar to this one. I just want to let you know that some of the journals like this B and C, the stitches are kind of like this. The cardstock that's inside is showing on the cover, but I don't think it should be any problem. It's a junk journal and it's imperfect anyway, so I just wanted to let you know that these are showing. If that bothers you, maybe because it's not covering the cover completely, then I'm sorry. But this is pretty much really like, it's really similar to this one. That was C. This is D. This is also, well, this is a little smaller. And in the center we have this tuck spot page. That was D. So now E and F, they are really similar. This is E and this is E, this is F. So you see how the stitches are a little different, and well, this is the center pages, and this is the back part. So this one has a little more room, but then this is, I don't think it's like a big enough for a tuck spot. I just did that so that I can show you. You can do this too if you wanted to. And F is also the same way, and F has this picture. It's adorable. Yeah, and everything else is the same. So that was my wax paper cover journals. So that was 6 of them, and I'm going to show you my ephemeras. And these are my ephemera packs. These are gonna be called My Aesthetics, and I have some variations in the works. So next time when I come out with those sets, those packs are gonna be a little different from what I created here. These are kind of like the paper party packs, if you're familiar with that. But in the paper party packs, I usually just print the designs and the pages, or the papers anyway, and then I just cut them, and just it takes a lot of time cutting everything and making sure I have a variety of paper in each pack and everything, so it just takes a long time doing that. But this takes a little longer, I think, because now I still have to design. I spent a lot of time designing and also writing the messages, because these are all about good messages, like a feel good messages. That's how I always create my ephemera, because I feel like the positive and good messages are something I can deliver to everybody, and it's also very unique in my opinion. So I just love writing those messages. So a lot of messages were updated, or these are just completely different messages from my previous ephemera packs. And after I designed everything and write everything, I had to print out stuff, and after that I had to cut everything and then sew everything and just put the final packs together. So let me just explain what's inside. each pack includes 26 pieces of ephemera pieces in total. And what's in here, let me see if I can open one of these for you. So we're gonna just open this one. I will have to repackage this later. I used some washi tapes and some of these twines or the yarns that I bought recently, and also these are the messages that I used this time. These are completely different messages from Feel Good message strips or the ephemera, no, the paper party packs. But anyway, I just decided to do a little hole punch so I can use it as some kind of tag. So I did that, and when you open this, you have everything clipped with the little gold paper clip. And when you open up, basically this is like this. These are the things that you are going to be looking at. So this is the packaging little gold clip, and it's like this. So this is the bag that I made with my sewing machine. When you open this up, there are 15 pieces of this little goodies. It has all different kinds of messages, and I sew them with different kinds of like ephemera and paper scraps. So this is like, if you look at it, these are all the paper scraps. Everything I used in here, like they were all like recycled, as I always do. And also the messages in each pack like this, these are all different, but you may have a duplicate message on the tag, on the packaging, or sometimes there could be duplicating messages in these bags, which I'm going to tell you in just a second. So you have 15 pieces like this, some really short words, some sentences, and some like a little pieces of like poems, because they have like a multiple lines and multiple sentences. So I made sure that each pack has a variety of ephemera and style when it comes to the designs of, you know, each pieces like this. So that's gonna be in this bag, and it's not washed or anything. It's a fragile paper, so I didn't want to put washi tape, so it's gonna be sealed, not sealed, just like this. And these two are basically the same thing, but I just wanted to give you an extra envelope just for fun. So this envelope is actually two designs. So one of them is a white one like this, and the other one that I have, I don't know if I can show you. Okay, here. The other design that we have is going to be this yellow one. So these are completely random. You cannot really pick the design you want. So this one also have a lovely day. I think it's same design as this one, but some of you guys get this brown or yellow bags instead of the white one. And inside it's all different. So these two pieces that you get in each pack, either one of these multiple page journal card, I call it journaling card, multiple page journaling card. So either this or either a pocket like this. This is a little tuck spot that you can attach to your journal page. So it opens like this, so you can absolutely put something in here like this. So you're gonna have to glue or tape the back of it to your journal page, but it's gonna be just really beautiful, nice piece. And most of them has the fabric piece. So either this kind or there are some other ones with just general feel good message from Feel Good message strip messages, not this pack. So it's something outside this pack. Outside the My Aesthetics messages, but those are also made into like an embellishment so that you can just stick it on your journal pages. So one of them is going to be, so you get two of those. So one of them is going to be like contained in an envelope like this, and the other one is just gonna be like layered with the rest of the stack. So usually I just package kind of like this, and between this and this we have this. these are the messages I created this time, and these are my aesthetics messages, but these are stickers and they're all in a box like this. These are super handmade, homemade. I printed them at home and I cut them at home, so it's not the how should I say, the factory or professional quality, if that's what you need. It has like a rough edges and stuff, but it's really easy to peel, and I was hoping you can use some, you know, like a feel good messages in a very easy way. So if you have any paper scraps, you can make your own embellishments like this by stacking or layering the papers and use one of these, or just you can do whatever you want also. So it's going to be 7 pieces of stickers, and the stickers are all different. I mean, all the messages pretty much used in each pack, they're all different, so they're all randomly distributed. So if you get like a multiple bags of this, it is likely that you will get duplicate messages. I just wanted to make that clear. So it could be a different message or the same message, and I am just going to be like putting everything together like this. And I will package everything later, but this is just one of the examples. Again, you get like a random pack out of all these. I have around 15 or a little more right now to be listed, and I just wanted to mention that in each pack, just to give you some extra like a texture, they're all paper, but there's always some kind of fabric incorporated in one of those pieces that you got. So you will have like at least one fabric piece in your pack. And yeah, that's pretty much it about this. I'm sorry I couldn't open this more, but I will try to take some more pictures for the Etsy shop so that you can have, you know, better idea, and also I'll make sure I post more pictures on Instagram as well. So yeah guys, this is the end of all the, I guess this is a showcase for the new stuff that's going on my shop today. I'm gonna try to list everything by 5 o'clock. If you want to check that out, the video, I don't know, I hope the video doesn't go up later than the listing, but anyway, I'll leave all the information in the description box, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.